000. Today we're going to be working on the 300 again. So as you've seen, the engine's in, running, broken in. So what we're going to tackle now is the roof. So as I've mentioned in prior videos, we have some severe rot below the back window. So we're actually going to get the glass out, get all the trim off. Well, probably more accurately, get the trim off, get the glass out, peel the vinyl roof off, fix the rot, put a new vinyl roof on. That's the plan.
Yeah, this rust repairs always go as planned, right?
Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned. This should get interesting.
What are we doing, Rick?
Well, we're taking the black glass out. Oh my God! Watch out! That's the
Oh, that's the vinyl top.
that's the original vinyl top.
You can sell it. OE material.
Yeah, patch material. So,
You can replace it with a sponge.
Ooh, look at this.
oh, it's not that bad. Look at it. It's fine.
$29.99, and it could be yours today.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, so trim. I'm gonna let you struggle with this because it'll be fun to watch you. Basically, you got clips in here that hold it on. There's spring steel, so there's a fancy tool. There's multiple tools to try and get trim off. So I've used this with some success, so we're using it. But basically, you get in here and you kind of hook the trim clip, and you try and pry it away from the body and pop the trim out. So you kind of sort of have to know where they are, but you can kind of feel them out. It's not really a fun process. It sucks. There should be one in this corner here, so.
So now, yeah, so you just.
So I just released it, just popped.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to kind of keep like tension under it. You get your fingers under there, and then you just kind of drag it to the next one.
Okay.
And you kind of catch it, twist it. There, stop. And there's the next one. And there's some glue there. Well, that's definitely got some glue there. That should do it there. Now it's just got some butyl in there, so just trying to
Wiggle it out.
wiggle it slowly and try not to bend the trim. You can see it's strong. See the glue. There's the clip. There we go. There. So there you have it. Now you just gotta struggle with the rest of it.
Oh, this will be fun.
Goes all the way around. You can see the clips here. And then you got one down in this corner. Maybe it used to be in this corner, but now it doesn't exist anymore.
Just rotted
Probably
out.
rotted away. So most of the bottom ones, I've got a feeling, will probably be same kind of a situation. They'll be probably rotted. So the bitch is trying to get underneath this glass without scratching the glass or screwing up the trim. So in pure television fashion, we'll just skip over the hard part and show you when it's done.
Okay, so we got all the trim off. Now Joe's working on the, what do you call it, butyl?
Well, it's butyl rope or urethane rope. And what we're trying to do is not break the back window, but we want to cut it out. So we have a cold knife. And sometimes it's not exactly the most funnest tool to use. We definitely don't want to break the glass. So, yeah, we're going to struggle with this for a while.
Alright.
You might need a heat gun to warm up this urethane because it is kind of chilly here.
Okay. Alright.
We'll get this all cut and hopefully we can get this popped out without damage.
Alright, well, I'll cut it off here and we'll cut back on. We're at the glass shop getting a new piece of glass. See you guys later.
We got the cold knife all the way around the glass. We fought the urethane. So now we got most all of it cut. There's a couple little spots that are still stuck at the bottom. We'll go ahead and push it from the top a little bit there, Rick. It should walk out, but we're gonna probably, we're gonna hit these clips, which is gonna be a nightmare. All right, push from the bottom. Let's see if we can Oh, there we go. Okay, so Kevin, you got it on that side? All right, grab the bottom kind of. We're gonna go, there we go. It's just gonna come up now. All right. And she's free.
Okay, so as you can see, the glass is out, and we figured we'd just take an opportunity to show you a little bit about how this trim comes off. So one of the things we were kind of fighting with was this like lower trim piece, not the one that goes across the like the windows here, and then the bottom of the vinyl's there, and that was kind of a pain. So you could see we have the holes, and then you're gonna get at those by kind of shoving your arm right down the side of the car. But the back we were really kind of struggling with a bit, so once you get these two, these are like clipped, threaded pieces, but then in the middle you have these like wire clips. So those just pop out, because we were kind of looking for, you know, how far down do those metal clips go with the screws, because once you get to that kind of like, yeah, once you get to about there, you really can't fit your hand in anymore. So at that point, you just got to carefully pop them off.
Well, there's a whole other layer of sheet metal underneath this section for some reason or another.
Right.
It doesn't allow you to reach in there, which is why they have these studded clips here and then the spring ones in the center, because you couldn't get in there to put stud ones if you wanted to.
Right.
So
yeah, so that
definitely a surprise.
Yeah, be aware of that if you're planning on taking the trim off a 68-300. I don't know, you know, what other models are like that, but for this one, that's how it was held on. So yeah, we got the front. We got the front pretty much primed and ready to go, so that's going to have to come out next. Yeah, so, and all this is in preparation to get the new vinyl top on, which it is in need of. And we did get, I don't know if I talked about this, but we did source a patch panel. So this, I think Joe, this wasn't off a 300. I want to say maybe it was a Newport.
I don't remember.
I'll ask Joe, but this is basically this below the window. So that's going to save us a lot of fab time. I mean, Joe was like, well, you know, we could just, because if you remember a long time ago, Kevin had a satellite that we kind of chopped a bunch of this gutter piece in the thought that we'd use these gutter pieces to kind of fab up this bottom piece. So we have that. That's still going to take, that would have taken a lot of work to fab that up. So we got the lower donation piece for this, hopefully saving some serious fab time. We could just cut it out and weld it in. I mean, it's still going to be a project, don't get me wrong. It's going to take time, but
we're going to have to clean all this out. We're going to draw all these spot welds out, because the frame behind here is actually in pretty decent shape. It's, or at least on this side it is. I don't know about that side, but you know, if there's little sections of that substructure behind here that we're going to need to scab out of here, it's all there. It's already attached too. So if you need to cut a section out, we can leave it attached to the new panel, spot welded in, just have that section drop in and then weld it on the back side.
all right. So yeah, we're making progress. I guess the other thing worth noting, and now that I'm looking at it through the viewfinder, you could see the holes where the side trim goes. So you have to, I think you could see them down there. Those, I don't even know what you call those things. It's kind of like a cardboard, Kevin.
It's a sail panel.
Sail panel on the inside. So you take those off, and then that will reveal the nuts. And then you could see on this side, this is all where they are. So you get those loose, and then this trim piece will pop off. So just to be aware, you know, this is how it comes off. I'm learning as I go. Joe's done, you know, cars like this. I don't think he's never done glass on a 68-300, but he's done glass on a lot of other old Chryslers. So
I don't think there's too many people that have really tried to take the back window out of one of these, except for maybe demolition derby guys. And
Yeah, I don't think they use quite the finesse.
I don't think they're really concerned about saving the glass or fixing any rust holes.
Yeah, well, for any demo guys that may be watching, if you want to make an extra couple bucks, carefully take the glass out and trim pieces. Definitely there's a market for it, so for whatever that's worth.
So we're taking the front glass out, and what we have to do is try and roll this rubber strip up. There's the edge of the glass, if it'll focus. I don't think it will. Anyway, we got to pry this over while Rick pushes the glass out from the inside, so this ought to be fun. Here, Lloyd, that helped. Oh!
There we go.
Almost. Oh! I can almost taste it.
I can see it starting to roll.
This is like watching childbirth. Okay.
Or you can hire a professional. Whatever.
Okay.
You go?
My time's done. I'm just running out of gas. Rick, you up here? Push on this glass corner. Over on the corner here, a little bit. There you go. Okay.
Sir.
All right, relax a little. My corner's out. I can kind of do that.
Wonder if you can probably just walk it. Put your hand here.
Even pressure, Rick.
Okay.
All right, we're out. Whew. All right, so I'm gonna pull my up.
Oh, I did bump it. See? Is that bad?
No, it should be all right.
Yeah.
No, this should just easy with the metal one there, Kev.
Yeah.
Use a wood one.
Well, I can probably, there we go.
Walk it slow.
Yep.
And pull it up. There you go. Walk it out of that rubber. Hang on. We got some sealant in here.
Yeah, mine too. I'm out. Let me rock it down this to your side here.
Rick, push it down from there. Push it hard out. Yeah, we have to get it from the outside with the... Okay. Alright.
Who's got what?
Who's got what? You got it? You hold
let
it.
Rick get a hand on it.
Hold it right there.
I'm gonna come on.
I'll get it.
Yeah. Sit. There you go. Sit there.
Got it, Kev?
Yeah. You got it? Yep.
And that's how you take a window out.
Vinyl's back in style, man. Asking all the hipsters.
Get your vinyl top on. Suppose you could.
Tell them the story, Kevin.
Once we removed the windshield, one of the dash bolts that go into these clips was sitting inside there just like that.
Oh, yeah.
This thing was broken more than likely during assembly, and nobody really cared to even remove the broken head. They just left it there and put the windshield in. And you can still see the stud inside the clip where it was broken.
No kidding. All right, Chrysler, you could send me a brand new one anytime you want.
Yep.
68300 4-door. All right, so as you can see, the glass is out, front and back. We're just kind of cleaning up the gutters now, getting the trim clips off. Got them all bagged up over there. And so this is pretty much what it's looking like. Started peeling away the vinyl top. Got these clips, probably have to get more of those.
Got some rot holes.
Yeah, definitely some rot. Pooched. Yep. So this is, I guess, first installment of the roof series, I guess, at this point. So yeah, I hope you learned a little something or found it interesting. So now we're off to source a vinyl roof. Get this cleaned up, get that patch piece in, and hopefully put it back together. We're also going to be doing, as you've seen from prior videos, the headliner. So you have to do the headliner after you get the vinyl on. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Like, comment, subscribe.
See you later.